So many of you have been asking what is Jupyter Notebooks. So in this video, we'll quickly go over what that is. So Jupyter Notebooks is basically a place where you can write and run code, and it's mainly used to run Python. So Jupyter Notebooks is the program that you need to open the IPYNB files. It's IPython notebook files, and you can do that in Jupyter Notebooks. So similar to how like Microsoft Word is used to open these kind of files and write text, similarly, Jupyter Notebooks is another application that can be used to write code and run code. But the annoying thing with Jupyter Notebook is that you can't open it by double-clicking the Word icon, for example, but you have to open it using terminal. So quickly going through some more things. So if when you open terminal, what you would do is write IPython notebook. And what that does is it opens up IPython notebook for you. So a couple important things. Here you'll see this is the URL. So this URL is local on your computer. This is where you can access it. So let's say I open a new incognito window and I paste this URL in here, the same URL. Then it will ask me for a token. And so if I go up here, then you see this token equals to here. So what comes afterwards is the token. Or sorry, here we go. So token equals to, so this is the token. So I'm going to copy this, paste it in here, and click login. And so now I've accessed the same Jupyter notebook that was accessed before. So if, for example, when you write IPython notebook in here, it opens up in a browser that you don't want. For example, if it's opening in Chrome but you want it in Firefox, you can either copy and paste it there and then put the token in, or let's open it incognito again. Or what you can do is just copy this entire URL and paste it in here directly, and it will take you where you want to go. So again, when you write IPython notebook, take a look at this token or this URL and open it there. Going back to this, an important thing to note here is when I open terminal. So let's exit this. So when I run IPython notebook, notice how this says, this is my home directory. So this is like a folder on my computer. So let's close this. Yeah. So when I run this, this is the folder on my computer that's going to get opened here. So this is the folder in my computer. So you'll notice that the things that are here are the same as the things that are here. So let's quickly go to the TA folder. So we'll go to Documents, Stanford, Fall 2019, TA, Videos, IPython Notebook. Okay. So you'll notice that this file system is exactly the same as this file system here. So we'll go to, where's Documents? Documents, Stanford, Fall 2019, TA, Videos, Notebook. So exactly the same. So that's what's happening here. Now, when I create new Python file, what you'll notice is a new file got created, and notice what happened here. This new file got saved here. So to control where your file gets created, just navigate to the folder on your computer and then click New File. So, or in other words, wherever you click New File, wherever this folder is where this new file will be created and stored. So in here, I can call this demo file, rename it, and it will be called demo file over here. And so now if I close it, then that demo file is still saved here. And lastly, if you want to leave, you could just close terminal and it will close Jupyter Notebook. What I like to do is, if you press Control-C, then it gives you, do you want to shut down this notebook server? So you type in Y and you press enter. What happened? Sorry, let's do this again. Control-C, Y, enter. And so it shuts it down. And so now if I try to go into here, there's a server error because it's not on anymore. So that it's perfectly closed. I close this, I can close this. And so to quickly review, IPython Notebook is somewhere you can run code. When you run the IPython Notebook command in terminal, it opens a file viewer basically, like we saw. And then when you create a new file, just be careful where you are in the file viewer because that's a place where the file will be created. And I guess the last thing that's not on here is you saw the URL, so URL is important. Super, I hope this was helpful.